Shout out to everybody who's here. Let's get this party started, deep divers.
I'm a uptight like Rambo. Yeah, she know me, she already know. Está soltera, gata fiera, pantera, cuando se revela. Si le gusta, no se despega. Lo que dice papi coopera. Está soltera, gata fiera, pantera, cuando se revela. Si le gusta, no se despega. Lo que dice papi coopera. Tiro piedra donde cristal.
You are now in the mix.
Let's go, deep divers. Let's raise the frequency higher. Let's go. Manessa Webb, shout out to you. I see you. Eternal Abundance, shout out to you.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen. Every level got a new devil. I'ma give him hell cause I don't know better. I'm a born winner. I'm going all the way up.
New levels, deep divers. Let's raise the frequency.
Let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up.
On the way up, deep divers. Let's go.
I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the.
Oh, we got the mixes, deep divers. Let's raise the frequency higher. Shout out to Highest Truth. You are appreciated. Let's go. Oh, we came to have a party, deep divers. Oh, yeah. Let's go, deep divers. Smash that like button. Let's go. Oh yeah, deep divers, we're having a party. Shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's diving deep. Let's breathe. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that good ass energy I'm sending you. And shout out to everyone who's here, everyone who's diving deep. This is a live show. And we're going to have fun, deep divers, right? This topic is all about how to speak to the universe. And I want to hear from you, deep divers. That's why I do these live shows. I'm going to be doing more of these. Also, let me give you a call to action. If you're watching this video, I want everyone to hit that like button right now if you support the real. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. And shout out to everyone. Let me give a special shout out to Eternal Abundance, who has joined the Patreon. If you haven't already, deep divers, make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page. Over 20 videos there, exclusive videos you're not going to see on YouTube, and videos uploaded every week, twice a week. More than that, patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below. Also, shout out to everyone who's got the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. And Feel Alive Part 2 is coming out. And the latest book, Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And the Good Ass Prana shirts. Bloody hell, Ralph, you're saying so much. I know, deep divers, because we got a lot to talk about. The Good Ass Prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothespreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with Ralph Smart, book it at ralphsmart.com/consultation. So deep divers, shout out to everyone who's here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how to speak to the universe. I got my notes here, deep divers, right? I got my notes, right? You better get your notes as well, because this is a fascinating topic. You see, when we talk about how to speak to the universe and attracting your desires, okay? The law of attraction, which is really the law of correspondence. We're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about it. That's the question that came in. And once again, deep divers, this is a live show. So if you've got a question, leave it in the chat. You want to support the show? Leave it in the chat, right? So the question of the day, let's talk about it. How to speak to the universe to attract your desires. That's what someone actually wrote to me. And I said, okay, that's a powerful topic. And we're going to go live with this topic because we've got so much to talk about. Let's talk about how to speak to the universe. You see, deep divers, I'm not someone who's just talking from my butt. The cat down the road does that. I'm not someone who's just talking for the sake of talking. I'm someone who's telling you that the universe communicates to us every single second. Every single second, the universe is communicating to us. And if you learn how to communicate to the universe, you will be able to manifest your dreams, desires, goals, and passions. There are so many people out there who are trying to manifest. They're trying to level up. They're trying to get it. And this video is truly going to help you out. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So what does it first start with, deep divers, right? How to speak to the universe. Can the universe hear us, Ralph? Absolutely. The universe can hear you very clearly. Very clearly. Because the universe is alive. And I started to realize that actually what we call the universe is the field. It is always alert, alive, and active. And if you learn how to communicate with it, it's like a genie. The universe is like a genie. And that's the reason why a lot of people say, gosh, Ralph, how were you able to manifest? How were you able to attract your desires, your dreams, your visions, your goals? And I tell them, it's because I know the universe is a genie. And you have to learn how to ask the universe specific things to attract what you want. You have to learn how to ask the universe for what you want in a particular way. First and foremost, to speak to the universe, you've got to remind yourself that there's a Serbian proverb. Be humble, for you are made of earth. Be noble, for you are made of stars, right? Slow motion this side. Be humble, for you are made of earth. Be noble, for you are made of stars. So that's the energy you want to approach the universe with. You see, a lot of people speak to the universe in the total wrong way. And that's the reason why they don't attract their desires. So some people, they go to the universe with a whole long list of what they want to manifest. They're like, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this. And the universe falls asleep. Because it knows that what these people are asking for, they're not actually embodying it within themselves. So to speak to the universe, you must start to embody the exact frequency that you are asking the universe for in your life. Some people say, I want financial freedom. I want that frequency of unlimited finances. Well, you better start embodying that frequency within yourself. Some people say, hey, I want love. I want to find my soulmate. I want to find my twin flame. And you got to find that love within yourself first and foremost. So to speak to the universe first and foremost, we have to realize that it's not about asking the universe for what we want. See, the universe is not concerned with what you want. The universe is concerned with who you are. And this is key. This is so imperative, right? The universe is not concerned with what you want. The universe is concerned with who you are. So every single day, deep divers, remind yourself to speak to the universe to attract your desires. Start becoming that being you've always wanted to be. Because as you become that being, you will attract your desires. The power of words is so important. There are so many people out there who don't realize that the universe, once again, is a genie. The universe is a genie. And if you learn how to speak to the universe, your wish is my command. There are so many people out there who say things like, I can't, I won't, it will never happen for me. And therefore it never happens for them. You've got to remind yourself how powerful words are every single day. And when you can speak to the universe, realizing that every single word that you speak, every single word that comes out of your mouth is creating a reality. Everything changes. Deep divers, how you feeling today? Shout out to everyone who's here. We're live. How to speak to the universe. And this is a powerful show. I want to say a thank you to everyone. You see, HV, gratitude. HV, thanks for going live, Ralph. You see, that's why I always say gratitude. This is how to speak to the universe. We've got to remind ourselves, without gratitude, we won't get anywhere. HV, shout out to you. You are appreciated. And, let's continue to keep the gratitude alive, because that's the only thing that can truly help us and save us. So we've got to remind ourselves to speak to the universe. We've got to be grateful. HV reminded me of that. We got to say thank you as many times as possible. The reason why is because gratitude shifts you into a higher frequency and vibration. There's a reason why when someone prays, they close their palms together. And it's a form of gratitude. When you're thankful, what do? You say thank you. When you're meeting someone of honor, prestige, and high value, universe is responding to the way how we act towards it. The same energy that you have towards the universe is the same energy the universe has towards you. Now, we all enter certain periods of our lives where you might want to curse out the universe or God or the field, whatever name you have for it. People want to curse the universe and say, oh my gosh, I hate life. I hate the universe. Nothing is working in my favor. What does the universe do? The universe says, okay, I've heard that and I'm going to serve it right back to you. Because the same energy that you're putting out there is the same energy that's coming back to you. And this is so imperative to learn when we talk about how to speak to the universe. Realize the same energy that you're putting out into the universe is the same energy that is going to find its way back to you. And that's the reason why whenever you're doing things with honor, you're doing things with integrity, you will be here for a long time. I'm so abundant and fortunate that I can just go live and say it's so good to be alive. That's all, right? Because of gratitude. Because I realize that actually all the energy I've been putting out into the universe has answered my prayers. I was speaking to the universe. I was saying, universe, please help me. I'm just a sinner. I'm just a wretched soul with no direction. And the universe said, Ralph, what help do you need? Well, universe, I need a whole lot of help. First of all, we ain't even had breakfast yet. Give me some breakfast. Let's start there, universe. Universe gave me some breakfast, deep divers, right? Universe gave me some breakfast. That's a good start. It answered my prayers. Shout out to Manessa Webb in the house. You are appreciated, Manessa. And shout out to everyone who's here. Once again, deep divers, this is an interactive show. I want to hear from you. How to speak to the universe. Attract your desires. So when you remind yourself that the power of words is so amazing, the secret, let's talk about how to speak to the universe to attract your desires. When you learn to speak to the universe, it will communicate with you and answer your desires and prayers. Now, a lot of people, when they're trying to speak to the universe for what it is they want, sometimes they want to manifest something, they want to attract something into their life, they have cognitive dissonance. I'm a psychologist, deep divers. And cognitive dissonance is when someone says something, but their lifestyle is contradictory. So sometimes people might say, okay, I want to stop smoking with a cigarette in their mouth. Or sometimes people will say, I want to improve my life, but they're always watching negative things on the TV. That's cognitive dissonance. And when we talk about speaking to the universe, you have to have congruency, which is an agreement, and coherency, which is a consistency. And when you learn this, everything changes. When you speak to the universe with congruency and coherency, you start to attract your desires. So let me shout out to Nicholas K in the house. Nicholas K, let me give you a round of applause for being so awesome. Nicholas K. And deep divers, once again, this is a live show. Hit that super chat, hit that tip page, reading every single comment. Nicholas K has always been supporting the show. Life is good, Nicholas K. You are appreciated. Just giving thanks, love, and support. Thanks for still keeping the free videos for people like me who can't afford the extras right now. One love to the Infinite Waters community. Thanks for everything. Oh yeah. I'm always going to be uploading videos here, always for free. And I'm going to be doing more live streams. So Nicholas K, you're going to be in for a treat. You're going to enjoy it. And you are most definitely appreciated. So as I was saying, deep divers, how you're speaking to the universe is so important. There are so many people out there who have what I call cognitive dissonance. So they say one thing, but then they do another. There are so many people, for instance, who say, hey, I want to change my life, but they don't invest in information that can help them change their life. When I was first starting YouTube, I could have done videos, prank videos, all of these videos, but I said, okay, I got to be careful. Because when we talk about this communion that we're in with the universe every single day, the universe, we're speaking to the universe through our actions. So even when you're not speaking to the universe, everything you're doing, your body language, if I have a screw face today, I'm sending a message to the universe and it's going to respond. So even in our body language, our attitude, our mindset, we're speaking to the universe, which is a genie, and the energy we give to it is the same energy it dishes right back to us. And that's the reason why you have to you got to pay attention to the energy that you have every single day, and also the actions to say, actually, am I moving in the direction of my one true purpose and goal? It's so easy to get distracted out here. It's so easy to get carried away out here. It's so easy to lose focus out here. But how bad do you want it? You see, there are people who pray. There are people who really are praying for something, to manifest something. They're praying for a better situation, a better partner, more money, to travel, whatever it is. But the prayer is not just what you say. The prayer is what you do. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, how you feeling today? The prayer is not just what you say. The prayer is what you do. And this is huge. When we talk about speaking to the universe, it's not just what you say, it's what you do after what you say, right? It's not just what you say, it is what you do after you say. So when I was speaking to the universe, like, universe, please change my life. Please make it more fun and exciting with a cat down the road in it. The universe said, okay, show me. That's it. The universe said, show me. So once you speak to the universe, you got to prove yourself to the universe. You got to show that you're worthy. Because you see, universal law states, we never attract what we want. We always attract what we're worthy for, what we're worthy of, what we are worthy of. And there are some people out there who have put in a lot of work. Their prayers got answered because their actions were magnificent. When we talk about speaking to the universe every single day, when we talk about the words we're using, we have to be careful, because there are limiting words and there are expansive words. There are words which can really hurt you. There are words which can really get in the way of attracting your desires. And there are words which actually serve as a catalyst to helping you attract your desires. So let me give you an example. If I wake up, and I'm an OG in the game, Deep Diver, so I know the secrets. If I wake up and I say, let me shout out to HV once again. HV, you are appreciated. Divine is LL, you are appreciated. Deep Divers, smash that like button, share the video. We are live. Give thanks, because the inorganic ones get sponsored. So sponsor positivity. Smash that like button, hit that super chat, hit that tip page, give thanks. Divine is L, you are appreciated. When you speak it, the universe makes you prove it. Slow motion this side. Can we get a Don DeMarco? Don DeMarco. Can we get a perfect?
Perfect.
Can we get a, what else have we got? We got a bomb? A love bomb? We got a love bomb here? Yes, we do. Divine is L dropping those bombs. Oh, I like it. When you speak it, the universe makes you prove it. You see, I get inspired by the wisdom that's in these comments, right? From Divine is LL. You are appreciated, because that's what we needed to hear. Thank you. How to speak to the universe, Deep Divers. Listen to Divine is LL. When you speak it, the universe makes you prove it. Thank you. How else did we become so infinite, like water saving the babies with a samba baby? Oh, let's go. I like that. I like that. Ramel S, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Creatives, you are appreciated. Stuck in a rut and don't know where to go. Advice. We're going to come to that, because that's got everything to do with how you're speaking to the universe, right? We're going to talk about that. That's a great question. So when you speak it, you have to prove it. When you speak it, you have to prove it. I see a lot of people doing their affirmations, burning their sage. That's all good. But once you speak it, you got to prove it. And this is how to speak to the universe to attract your desires. Once you speak it, you have to prove it. And that's where the action comes in. That's where putting your money where your mouth is comes in. That's where getting off the couch comes in. That's where being in the trenches comes in, to really say, okay, I gotta show the universe I'm worthy to attract my desires. So speaking to the universe is not just affirmations. It's not just waking up, singing Kumbaya and doing your sun salutations and thinking everything is going to be gravy and kosher. No. Speaking to the universe is having a plan after you speak to the universe. What? Slow motion this side. Speaking to the universe is about having a plan after you speak to the universe. What is my plan? What is my plan? I've asked for everything I want, everything I desire. Now, what am I going to do about it? A lot of people ask the universe, hey, I want my life to change. But then the next day, they're not doing anything about it. So we've got to remind ourselves, words and actions go hand in hand. And this is really how to learn how to speak to the universe. Every single day, remind yourself of that. Words and actions go hand in hand. And this is how you can speak to the universe. Right? Now, the universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. Right? The universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. Deep divers, smash that like button right now if you support the real. We just dropped a truth bomb. The universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every single day. And this is imperative. This is key to learning how to speak to the universe, because the universe is communicating with us every single day through our body, mind, and soul. So once you speak about it, you got to be about it. Once you ask for what you want, you have to prove that you're worthy for it. You have to remind yourself that every single day, the universe is sending us a message. And many times, the universe works in mysterious ways. You've heard that saying, right? Sometimes you might see 1111. You might see a sign from the universe, and it's almost as if it heard what you were asking for. And to speak to the universe requires tremendous self-awareness. You've got to be very perceptive, because you see, the universe is giving you that feedback. And if you're able to see the signs from the universe, you'll have a great conversation with the universe. You'll start speaking to the universe. You'll start kicking it with the universe. Start doing FaceTimes with the universe. You'll be guided by the universe. And that's the benefits of speaking to the universe. You see, once again, billions of people are speaking to the universe without even knowing, through prayer, through affirmations, through meditations, through their intuition, through tuning in. And we've got to remind ourselves that we are a part of the universe. You see, the universe is not an abstract concept. It's not something out there. It's actually inside of us. And this is where it gets really fascinating. When you remind yourself that the universe is actually inside of you. And we have access to that. You have access to yourself, surely, deep divers. I'm sure you do. You have access to yourself. So the more you connect with yourself, the more the universe starts to make its presence known. And this is a fascinating time right now on the planet. Once again, There are a lot of people out there who want to speak to the universe, attract their desires, but they go about it in a disconnected way. They ask the universe for something, but their lifestyle is totally different. I remember someone who was like, Ralph, I love your videos. I want to change my life because your videos are inspiring me. But I know my lifestyle is not matching my desires. And I said, at least you're honest, right? So when your lifestyle is not matching your true desires, you'll never really attract your desires. And that's the reason why it's so important to be on the same page. We're in a time right now where we've got no time to waste. Once again, a lot is happening on the planet. And in especially these days and times, you want to make sure that you're in alignment with your soul purpose. Let's talk about this because this is huge, right? Are you in alignment with your soul purpose? Because you see, when you are in your purpose, your true purpose, you are already speaking to the universe. And the universe is speaking right back to you. When people are misguided, they lose their way, they stumble across the way. What do they say? They say, well, I was lost. No one told me what to do. There was no one to advise me. It's almost as if the universe has just dropped out of their life. Why? Because they were on the wrong path. When you are on the wrong path, when you're not in your true purpose, you're going to get bad information. You're going to be misguided. You're going to be led off a cliff somewhere with a cat down the road. God help you all. So this is the reason why, even though God was in my life, the universe was in my life, along my early journey, when I was not in my true purpose, I was unable to hear the universe. I thought the universe was not communicating with me. Oh, it was. But I sent it to answer machine. I put it to the answer phone because I didn't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear anything right now in these days and times. And that's the reason why they're suffering, because they think they know it all. And, you know, the art of speaking to the universe is the art of humility. And that's the reason why a lot of people who are in direct communication with the universe, with God, who attract their desires, are able to have that humility, are able to humble themselves, and are able to realize they don't know everything. How could we know everything when trees are so much more older than us, deep divers, right? Empress T, you are appreciated. You have to meet one way. You have to put in the work. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. Absolutely. How to speak to the universe. You see, one of the fascinating things right now is, let's talk about affirmations, because affirmations are so powerful. You know, once you can back it up with actions, affirmations are a perfect way to speak to the universe, to really set your intentions, your wishes, your desires for what you want your life to become in the next 5 years, 10 years, 50 years. And an affirmation I love is, I am attracting everything that is good for my body, mind, and soul. Isn't that beautiful, deep divers? I am attracting everything that is good for my body, mind, and soul. When we can start with these affirmations, I've got a whole list, and we can repeat them, all of a sudden, we start attracting our desires. And that's the reason why it's so important to put your hands together, because this whole gesture of putting your hands together is symbolic of us coming into alignment. Slow motion this side. It's symbolic of us coming into alignment with us being on the same page, our body, mind, and soul. It's a pact we make with ourselves to say, yes, this is an affirmation. And that's the reason why when you're saying your affirmations, it's also about what you're doing when you're saying your affirmations. Once again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it and what you're doing when you're saying it. And this is how I've learned how to speak with the universe. You know, there's some people who get on their knees. There's some people who do this. There's some people, they do certain things when they're calling on divine counsel. And we've got to remind ourselves that is so imperative. And that's such a great way to really speak to the universe every single day. Deep divers, how you feeling today? Oh yeah, let me shout out to Eternal Abundance. You are appreciated. And we got a lot to talk about, right? So this is the question of the day: how to speak to the universe to attract your desires. Once again, we're in a time right now where we don't have time to waste. We do not have time to waste. You don't have time to waste, deep divers, because a lot of people think they can live one lifestyle while secretly wishing for another one. Let me repeat that. A lot of people think they can live one lifestyle while secretly wishing for another one. And that's where a lot of people get stuck. They say, oh, no one's listening to me. They get stuck. They say, my desires aren't being met. You've got to be on board. You have to be on the same page. Your body, mind, and soul have to be in a consistent agreement. Once again, congruency, coherency. And once you are in that energetic state, your wish is my command. Once again, deep divers, I was working in a school as a psychologist. I was working with children with ADHD, autism, all of that. It was fantastic. But I said, I need to ask the universe for something. I need to ask the universe, is this my true calling? And the universe actually spoke to me saying that, MTL, there's more to life for you. There's more to life for you. And I've got a vision for you, Ralph. I want you to start inspiring other people to become their greatest versions. And for a long time, I didn't want to hear that because I knew I would have to start from scratch. I knew that I had just finished studying and all of that. 300 people applied for that job. I got it. But you're telling me right now I've got to live a whole new life purpose? Yes. Okay, let's go. And I had to realize that I had to trust the process. And anytime you want to speak to the universe and attract your desires, don't have any fear when you're speaking to the universe. Be calm when you're speaking to the universe. Realize that actually the universe's plan is the best plan for your life. The universe's plan is the best plan for your life. It's always been, and it always will be. We sometimes think we know best. I thought I knew best until I started to really manifest. And the reason why I started to really manifest is because I was in direct communication with the universe. And I was listening exactly to what I had to do to go to the next level. There are so many people in this world who say, I know it all. And that's the reason why they don't attract their desires. That's the reason why they do not attract their desires, because they think they know it all. And we've got to humble ourselves to listen, to say, actually, right now, I don't know it all. Do you know how many people out there who get caught up? I'm an OG in the game, deep divers. I'm just grateful that I just followed the universe's direction. And it brought me abundance, love, health, happiness. I had people saying, Ralph, it's not going to work out. I had to put my entire faith in the universe that it will. And it did. And I'm truly grateful for that. So when we talk about speaking to the universe, we can't half-ass it. We got to put our whole intention, our whole body, heart, mind, and soul into it when we ask for that. When we say, actually, this is what I want my life to become. This is what I'm asking for. If you are living in low-income housing, you want to put your hands together and you want to say, actually, I want my life to be better than what it is right now. And I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm going to be about it. And it's going to work out for me. And that's the mindset I had. And that's the reason why I'm still here, deep divers. Because you don't get to be here this long without guidance. Nobody gets to be here this long, inspiring millions of people without help. Without someone looking over them, looking out for them, guiding them, and without humility. I see a lot of people who are doing things, when it comes to attracting their desires, they're doing things which aren't in true alignment with their desires. And every single day, we have to remind ourselves that once you learn how to communicate with the universe, your prayers and desires will be answered. Once again, the universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. The question is, are you listening? Are you paying attention? Do you know how many times I've been able just to be okay because I was able to take advice from the universe? I dodge bullets. You will dodge a bit. You will dodge a bullet if you learn how to listen to the universe. We're in a powerful time right now, deep divers. And you have to want more for yourself. Shout out to everyone who's here. Deep divers, smash that like button, share the video, and give thanks. Smash that like button right now if you support the real, and give thanks. And you got a question, a comment, leave it in the chat. So, we're talking about how to speak to the universe. There are so many people out there in everyday life who say, I don't need to learn from anybody. I've manifested so much, and I realize how much I still have to learn. Can you see what's happening? And that's why I always say, every single day, you got to ask for guidance. Because one wrong step and it's over. And one missed opportunity could be the opportunity that could have taken you to the next level. I see it all the time. I see so many people who aren't attracting their true desires because they didn't realize that life happens in a second, happens in a click, happens in a blink, right? And there is an opportunity that enters everyone's life, which is going to bring you love, health, financial freedom, happiness, all of that good stuff. And it presents itself to everybody, even the cat down the road. At some point in your life, you will have the best opportunity in your life because the universe has answered you. It's answered your prayers, your desires, your dreams. Now, everyone gets this offer. Everyone gets an offer that could truly change their life. The question is, are you ready for it? Are you truly ready for it? A lot of people aren't ready for it. And therefore, they never attract their desires. You see, there's a saying, deep divers, if you are asking the universe for something or praying for something, you better be ready. Because when it comes, it's going to come. And if you're not ready, it's going to pass you by. There are a lot of people who, when they ask the universe for something, they don't really know what it means to have it. They don't really know if they're even ready to have it. I was ready. You got to be ready, deep divers. Deep divers, how you feeling today? Shout out to everyone who's here. Let me shout out to HV. HV, you are appreciated. I struggle with speed, but the universe tells me to slow down. How do I navigate with speed and time? Woo, that's a great question. And deep divers, this is a live show. Give thanks. I don't go live a lot. So whenever I do, hit that like button, share the video, hit that super chat, hit that tip page. And that's a great question. So I struggle with speed, but the universe tells me to slow down. How do I navigate with speed and time? You have to realize, listen to the universe when it tells you to slow down. Listen to the universe when it tells you to take care of yourself. You see, a lot of people burn themselves out because, once again, they miss the wake-up call. They miss the wake-up call. They forget about the message from the universe. That actually, if you realize, like I said, the universe is speaking to you, is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. Right? The universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every single day. And there's a Zen proverb: let go or be dragged. You got a choice in life. You can let go or you can be dragged. And I had to learn that. I was like the road runner. Can we have the road runner come into... Is the road runner around here? I was like the road runner. I had to slow down though. And the universe made me slow down. And you have to remind yourself that to navigate with speed and time, sometimes you have to realize that you have to take a break from everything and then reboot, restart, regroup, and then come back stronger, right? So we're in a powerful time right now, deep divers, where so much is happening. So much is happening. Let me shout out to Michelle. Michelle, let me give you a Don DeMarco for always supporting Infinite Waters, always being here.
Don DeMarco.
Michelle, you are definitely appreciated. I always see Michelle supporting Infinite Waters, right? Michelle Stoudmeyer Ilias, shout out to you. Gratitude and appreciation. Thank you. Hey, you are most definitely appreciated, Michelle. I appreciate you. You are most definitely appreciated. Thank you. Right? And we've got to remind ourselves of the thank yous. We've got to remind ourselves of what gratitude can do for us. Right? Every single day, when you remind yourself, gratitude shifts us into a higher frequency and vibration. When we speak to the universe with gratitude, we have a better chance of our prayers being answered, our goals being accomplished, and our dreams becoming fulfilled. The day and age we're in, a lot of people, they don't want to say thank you when they ask for something. They're like, give me this. And that's the same energy they actually speak to the universe with when they want to attract their desires. You see, they haven't managed to actually cleanse themselves, to actually say, you know what, let me get my energy right first. Let me come from a place of authenticity, a place of realness, and also lose the entitlement. And this is huge. This is actually what helped me. I said, okay, I got to change my attitude. Anytime I speak to the universe to attract my desires, I got to come from a place of humility, gratitude, and respect. Because once again, law of attraction is actually the law of correspondence, one of the 7 Hermetic principles. And it states that we never attract what we want. We always attract what we're vibrating on. That's a slow motion. We never attract what we want. We always attract what we're vibrating on. Sometimes people say, you know, I'm going to apologize or I'm going to say something, but it's not sincere because the energy doesn't lie. And when we talk about speaking to the universe, we have to remind ourselves that energy never lies. So every time we communicate with the universe, we connect with the universe, we have to remind ourselves and ask ourselves, is my energy pure? Is my intentions pure? Is my heart pure? In ancient Egypt, they would weigh your heart against a feather. And if it didn't sit on the scales in a balanced way, then you would go to the underworld deep divers, right? With the cat down the road. So you got to remind yourself that it's so imperative to realize that every single day, it's what we're vibrating on. This is what the universe is responding to, our vibrations. You see, truth be told, deep divers, the younger we are, the more pure we are. In other words, the younger we are, the closer we are to source energy. And it's even more of an effort to really get back to our inner child. And when we talk about speaking to the universe, we have to learn every single day how to reconnect back to this inner child, because children are speaking to the universe. They're manifesting like crazy. Their desires are being met. And the reason why is because they're pure. Many human beings, they lose the purity, and therefore they lose the connection and communication with the universe, who is the true guide and oracle. And that's the reason why a lot of people are in the wrong path right now. I hope you get on the right path. Deep divers, we got Caleb Bromstead. You are appreciated. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate you. Let me give you a round of applause for being so awesome. You are appreciated. Shout out to you, Caleb. I appreciate you. So we've got to remind ourselves every single day that when Jesus said, become like a child, right? I'm not religious, but all of these spiritual masters had so much truth. Be pure like a child, and you will have direct communication with Gaia, with the universe. A lot of people have lost their innocence, and therefore they've lost the connection with the divine. Eternal Abundance. Let me give you a Don DeMarco for being a MVP. Right? You are appreciated. Wait a second. Eternal Abundance, you've just activated a secret code. Deep divers, smash that like button right now. Share the video. Give thanks. Smash that like button right now. Share the video and give thanks. Because Eternal Abundance has just unlocked a secret code. She's just raised the frequency. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
so happy.
We're so happy, deep divers. Let's go.
The whole world is just beginning.
Eternal Abundance activated this. Oh yeah,
We already won.
we already won.
It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here.
Right? Eternal Abundance, you are appreciated. You just activated a secret code, right? So Eternal Abundance is saying, Ralph Smart, thanks for showing up every single day and posting a video daily. You're my number one channel I watch. How can I support or understand my boyfriend's kids? How can you parent without being one? That's a fantastic question. Let's dive into that. Let's really talk about that. Fantastic. Once again, anyone who hits a super chat and asks a question, they will be answered. So hit the super chat if you want a personal question answered, deep divers. We got all day and we got all night. We just started this stream and we got a whole new setup. Oh, I'm feeling myself, deep divers. So is the cat down the road. So let me read it again. Once again, Ralph Smart, thanks for showing up every single day and posting a video daily. You're my number one channel I watch. I appreciate that. How can I support or understand my boyfriend's kids? How can you parent without being one? Well, remind yourself, Eternal Abundance. First and foremost, that name is beautiful. Eternal Abundance, right? That's a beautiful name. And you have to remind yourself, once you call yourself something, you got to live by it. And part of being abundant is about realizing you've got choice. And many times we sometimes forget what we signed on for or what we signed on to. And sometimes we forget what we have signed. We've signed an agreement. Many times we know what we're getting into, but we're not ready for it. So you have to be honest with yourself to say, actually, maybe at one point this is what I wanted, but now it's kind of crazy. I'm overwhelmed. This is too much. And you have to realize that you have to be honest. You see, if you're not able to look after someone else's child, you got to tell them that and say, hey, I'm not able to do this, and walk away. I don't want to do that. You don't have to do that. If you're ready to, you got to take that commitment and say, okay, I'm ready to do this. It's going to be very hard looking after someone else's child. But once again, this is the life you chose. We've all got to, in life, take accountability and responsibility for where we find ourselves, the relationships, all of these things, because this is what we agreed to. If you don't want to agree to that, you can say, you know what? This isn't for me. At all times, Eternal Abundance, you want to ask yourself, is this helping me evolve mentally, emotionally, and physically? If it's not, leave. In any relationship, is this helping me evolve mentally, emotionally, and physically? If it's not, where's the road runner? Right? So you have to remind yourself that it's not about impressing people. It's not about being nice. You see, sometimes you're with someone in a relationship. They might have children. You've been with them before that, and you've been with them for a long time, but you don't really know how to tell them no, because you're like, oh my gosh, what are they going to think of me? And I don't want to be a bad person. I don't want to be mean. Well, you're going to have to realize that actually it's not always about people pleasing. It's about honoring your needs if they're going to help you become your greatest version. Because what good is it to be unhappy in a relationship? It's going to affect everyone in a negative way. So you have to realize that actually your happiness is linked to their happiness. If you are truly happy, your boyfriend is going to be happy. The child is going to be happy. If you're unhappy in that situation, it's going to trickle and ripple throughout that whole relationship. And that's the reason why a lot of relationships, they can be sour, because someone is actually hiding how they really feel. A lot of women suppress their emotions more than men, and they put up with it. You have to stop putting up with it and start expressing how you truly feel. Right? Because that's the key. Oh my gosh. Eternal Abundance. We're diving deep, baby. Oh yeah, let's blast off.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're blasting off right now. Mickey, Liebert, you all appreciate it. You gave me a hamburger. I appreciate that. Happy 87. Shout out to you. You are appreciated. All those that are here is showing that they are ready. The universe is preparing us for change. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. Gratitude, love, and appreciation. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful message. Right? So, deep divers, let's really talk about it. How to speak to the universe, right? That's the question that came in. And this is a fascinating topic, right? Someone asked how to speak to the universe to attract your desires, okay? Law of attraction. Now, once again, it's not about just speaking to the universe. It's about what you do after that. What am I doing after I've asked the universe for something? What have I done after I've said a little prayer, right? I've said some affirmations. What am I doing after? Am I acting, or am I just thinking words are going to carry me? Words don't carry you. Behavioral changes do. Your behavior does. What you do after that does, right? So I had to realize along my early journey, when I was asking to the universe, just to improve my life situation, my whole life, I realized that we can speak to the universe through our everyday actions, through our attitude, through our own personal energy, and also by a commitment. You see, we speak to the universe through a commitment. The universe saw what I was doing. Why? Why did the universe see what I was doing? Because the universe said, okay, I see this guy every single day in the heart of nature, helping other people. I was sending a message to the universe that actually, I'm committed to doing this. If you have commitment, the universe is listening to you. It is watching you. And that's the reason why people who are committed attract their desires. So every single day, remind yourself that you want to be committed. Once you have set your intention, you want to be committed. Every single day, you want to make sure that you are committed. Because a commitment is how you speak to the universe. There are people who say their wedding vows. Are you committed? That's the question. How am I committed? What am I doing to show my commitment? So this is how to speak to the universe. There are certain people, singers, actors, sports people, who are very disciplined. How come an athlete is able to achieve gold? How come he's attracting his desires? He's not just saying, hey, I want to achieve a gold medal. He's waking up every single day at 4 o'clock. He's working hard, blood, sweat, and tears. And this is how, all of a sudden, the universe says, your wish is my command. So we've got to remind ourselves the commitment that we have is everything. How committed we are in something that we do without giving up is what will make it more likely for us to attract our desires. It's so easy to call it a day. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to blame other people for where we are. when I had to learn how to speak to the universe to attract my desires, I had to realize to take accountability, responsibility, to say, actually, it's on me right now. I can keep blaming people, but it's only going to make me mad. Right now, I got to look at myself and say, okay, what is it I can do? And anytime you speak to the universe, be very mindful that you can really take accountability right now. You can really take accountability right now. Responsibility. You can really say, actually, it's on me right now. Nobody is in the way except me. All I have to do is move out of my own way. That's all you have to do, to move out of your own way. If I was to speak to the universe and I would be like, universe, people have screwed me over. Pause, no diddy. People have screwed me over. People have done terrible things to me. People have ruined my life. If I spend all of that time speaking to the universe about all the terrible things that have happened to me, how does the conversation end? How does the conversation end, deep divers? Because this is key. Right? How does the conversation end? If I'm complaining to the universe, trash talking the universe, cursing the universe out, where does it end? What happens? Well, you see, a few things happen. And it happens all the time with people you know. They're speaking to the universe with contempt. They're speaking to the universe with aggression, anger, hostility. And afterwards, they attract everything that's bad for them. Everything that deep down they don't want, but you see, that's the vibration they're on. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you speak to the universe, you must be aware of the self-fulfilling prophecy. A lot of people start a conversation like this to the universe. Universe, the world is messed up. There's no hope for humanity. People are terrible. I don't like anybody except the cat down the road. If you say that, the universe is going to say, okay, I've heard enough. The universe is an echo. And when you remind yourself, this is how energy works. It works in a vibrational frequency. And what you utter is exactly what is left. The universe is a magnifier. It magnifies everything. And that's the reason why they say the same energy you put out into the universe is the same energy that's going to come back to you. Along my early journey, diving deep, I was just happy to be here. The universe listened because I was speaking to the universe like, universe, I'm just so happy to be here. All I want is that, woo, good ass prana, baby. And the universe chose me. The universe said, you know what? I'm going to change your entire life because you've been able to humble yourself in my presence. You've been able to humble yourself before me. I had the right energy. And that's why I attract so much greatness, abundance, health, love, prosperity, peace, joy, all of that stuff. But prior to that, there was a time in my life where I was ungrateful. I was angry at the world. Why is it like this? And guess what? Nothing changed. It only got worse. So at that point, I had to get smart to realize that actually it's our own energy that attracts everything to us. And when we're speaking to the universe, we're doing it through our own energy because we are a part of the universe. And the law of attraction is actually the law of correspondence, right? Deep divers, smash that like button, share the video. Let me shout out to Divine Feminine Dynasty. You've just unlocked a secret cheat code.
Ready, set, let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up. I'm on the way up, going all the way up.
We're going all the way up, baby.
There's nothing you can do to stop it. I've been on the way up cause I know I'm popping. Hits, no misses. Clean up like the dishes. Ain't no point telling me to stop cause I won't listen.
You are now in the mix.
I'ma give them up cause I don't know better. I'm a born winner. I'm going all the way up. There's nothing you can do to make me ever give up.
All the way up.
Let's go. I'm on the way up. I'm on.
Divine Feminine Dynasty, you just made us go all the way up. You unlocked a cheat code. I don't know how you did that. The cat down the road doesn't know how you did that, but you did it. Congratulations, right? So she's saying, thank you so much for rushing. Thank you so much for pushing me toward my purpose. Question: how do you handle freezing on stage when all eyes are on you? Most times I do well, but got nervous as the crowd grew larger. How do you stay cool either way? That's a great question. So let me tell you this. I'm in Costa Mesa, which is Orange County in California. And, I'm giving a public talk to a lot of people, great guest speakers as well. But for some reason, I got some butterflies before I went on stage, and I feel this is healthy, it's natural. But I was able to realize that actually the people who were coming to this event, they wanted to hear what I had to say, and I was like, I'm imagining all of these people on a toilet seat. Exactly. And then there was no stage fright anymore. You have to realize that the reason why you get nervous, Divine Feminine Dynasty, is because a lot of the times we're blowing things out of proportion. We have to realize that actually it's natural. In fact, you do want to feel some nerves. Even stage performers, people in the theater and all of these things, they get nervous. And these people are professionals. They do it every single night. Ask them, I get butterflies as soon as I go out. But once I get out, it's fine. Over time, I've had to realize that actually stage fright comes because you're focusing too much on yourself and not on what you want to share. So you must focus on what it is you want to share. And then the stage fright leaves. When I'm making videos, because I've made a few videos in the Heart of Nature Deep Divers, which you can attest to. I've had people in the background while I'm making a video. Now, in my early days, I would say, hey, can you stop that watching me? Then I realized that's impossible. Because where I would make videos in the early days would be a park, right? And there were people passing by, and literally some days there were like 10 people just watching me make videos. And I had to concentrate, say, oh my gosh, Infinite Waters, I had 10 people just standing right there, staring right at me. And this actually helps you to overcome any nerves, any of that, because you're like, you know what? So what? And a strange thing happens is that you realize that actually people are actually rooting for you. People are supporting you. So anytime you're having that stage fright, Divine Feminine Dynasty, realize that actually people want to see you win. Majority of people want to see you win. And if you mess up, they're here to support you. So don't be too hard on yourself. So shout out to you for that question. Deep divers, smash that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. Once again, smash that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video. How to speak to the universe. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So we've got to remind ourselves that there are so many people out there who want to attract their desires, right? And there are a lot of people who are asking for things, even if they don't believe in the universe or any of that stuff. They're asking for things. Every single day they want things. They want to see their life become something else. But it may not be that right now. Because once again, the universe is listening to you through your energy. That's how you're speaking to the universe. Through your energy. Through your words. You see, words have power. And I was very mindful of what I was speaking to the universe. You know, Biggie Smalls, ready to die, dead. Tupac Shakur, I see death around the corner. When you're speaking that into existence, you forget that words are spells. So, Infinite Waters, just the name, Infinite Waters. That's me speaking to the universe. And that's me attracting my desires and manifesting anything I choose because I'm naming myself right. I'm realizing words have power. So we don't even realize that we're speaking to the universe based on the words, our sentences, the phrases we use. Some people, they say, I'm terrible. I can't do this. It's crap. All of this negative stuff that you're talking is becoming a reality somewhere. Every word that you speak becomes a reality somewhere else. I had to realize this. Even when things aren't perfect, I say, okay, things will eventually work in my favor. And this is a powerful way of speaking to the universe. When things aren't going your way, you want to learn how to say, things will eventually work in my favor. It's a powerful way when you learn how to speak to the universe like that. When you're down and out, when things aren't going your way, just say, things will eventually work in my favor. When you are at rock bottom, when you don't want to smile about anything, you don't want to say thank you, you don't want to do anything, that's okay. Just say, things will eventually work in my favor and get better. Because that leaves a window of opportunity open. When we talk about speaking to the universe, you want to go through your daily vocabulary. You want to go through your daily phrases that you use. We forget that the universe is inside of us. And also, the universe moves in the form of other people. And even cats. So how are you speaking to someone else? Slow motion this side. Did you just catch that, deep divers? I said the universe lives inside of us. And is also in the form of other people. So you're speaking to the universe every time you're speaking to another human being. How are you speaking to other people? Are you speaking to other people in a toxic way? Little did you know that you're actually communicating with the universe. Before you speak to anybody, deep divers, it must first pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And that's how you speak to the universe. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? So I had to learn that, and it changed my entire life. That's the reason why I don't have beef. Ain't nobody got time for that. We're too busy raising the frequency and vibration. And become mindful of how you're speaking to other people in your life. Do I have care for other people? Well, that's how you're speaking to the universe. Am I impatient? Am I aggressive? Am I very reactive? Well, that's the communication you have with the universe. That's the conversation you're having with the universe. The conversation you're having with other people is the exact conversation you're having with the universe itself. Do you spend the whole day arguing with someone? Well, that's the same conversation you're having with the universe. And that's the reason why a lot of people wonder why. They wonder why their dreams and their desires are not here. Because they don't realize that It's not what you say, it's how you say. And when we talk about speaking to the universe, never speak to the universe when you're angry. Never speak to the universe when you are feeling toxic. Calm down, because when you are in a harmonious state, your frequency is higher. Your vibration is higher. And that's the reason why all around the world in many religions and spiritual practices, they come into themselves. They lose distractions. They calm down. Then they start to talk. So it's a powerful way to really realize this. We're in a time right now where you have to learn the power of will. And we're going to talk about this, deep divers. So it's all about you realizing that the will is so important. I will, those two words will help you attract your desires. I will. I will. I will. Many times you're around people and they don't say I will, they say I will try. So I will try is not really a commitment. So I'm giving you clues about how to speak to the universe. When you say, I will try to do something, I will try, you're saying, I will not. If you say to the universe, I will try to be a better version of myself, I will try to make it out of this terrible situation, you're saying to the universe, well, it probably won't work out. You won't try. And you won't hope. You will do. Slow motion this side. And once you can get into that mind state, everything changes. So don't say I will try. Say I will do. Every single day, remind yourself that this is how the universe works. I will do. That's a commitment that you're having to the universe. I will do. I will do. Everything will change. There is no try. There is only do or don't do. There is no middle ground in between. It's either I will or I won't. Everything is binary. Let me shout out to Juelia77. You're so appreciated. Thank you for blessing us. You've just activated a cheat code of abundance. Juelia, you've just activated a cheat code. Deep Diver, shout out to everyone who's here. We're live. By the way, make sure you hit that like button, share the video. Once again, hit that like button and click the link down below. And once again, deep divers, make sure that you share the video, because it's always about gratitude. You can see it, hit the like button, subscribe, give thanks, because only gratitude can help us. So Juelia77, you've just unlocked a secret cheat code. Shout out to Joelia. Okay, Joelia77, raising the frequency. You are appreciated. Nothing is impossible. Thanks for this quote. Hey, I appreciate that. And we've got to remind ourselves of that. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. You are appreciated. So, deep diver, shout out to everyone who's here. Everybody who's diving deep, right? How to speak to the universe. Let's talk about it. So when you remind yourself every single day that there are so many people who are living a lie. There are so many people who aren't truthful to who they truly are. And therefore, they never attract their true desires. And you want to remind yourself every single day that it's all about you realizing this. That you have to make sure you're living an authentic life. Because that's also a direct prayer to the universe. Am I able to be authentic? Am I able to stay true to myself? A lot of people don't attract their true desires because they're living a phony life. They're living a fake life. They're living a life which is not really them. So we have to remind ourselves every single day that we can pretend, but the universe will always have the last laugh. There are a lot of people pretending out there. They know that they could change their life for the better, but they want to continue to be clowns. And in return, they don't end up with the life they want. So it's so imperative that I had to learn this along my early journey that actually too much is happening right now for you to play around. Because one wrong step and the dream is over. A lot of people are showing you a life they're not actually living. And this is where a lot of people get in trouble. Because when we talk about attracting your true desires, you have to be straight up. You have to be honest. You have to be authentic. And you have to realize that a fake life can't give you what you truly want. It will give you Russian roulette, something that you may not have really expected, for the worst way. And when you remind yourself that actually people who are speaking to the universe, every single day, what happens? Their prayers are answered. So every single day, remind yourself that we're in a time right now where you can't play around. You can't mess around. Because everything that you do will be answered. Every action has a reaction. And this is huge for so many people out there who think that what I do doesn't matter. It all matters. It's all going to add up and it will all come back to haunt you. There are things people have done 30 years ago, 40 years ago, which catch up with them on their deathbed. And that's the reason why it's so essential to realize that we're speaking to the universe in every single deed, every single action, every single mindset. We're speaking to the universe when we're in a state of gratitude or not. We're speaking to the universe when we're making a commitment to say, actually, I'm worthy of this. I said that. I said, I'm worthy of this. Because law of attraction is actually, we never attract what we want. We always attract who we are. And the universe saw my dedication, my motivation, all of my work, the energy. It saw all of it. And it rewarded me. Because the energy doesn't lie. People lie all the time. But your commitment is your oath, your vow to the universe. People take their wedding vows. It's a promise. It's a commitment. They're speaking to each other to say, hey, till death do us part. Well, when we're speaking to the universe, we're also taking our commitment vows. And we're making a pact with the universe to say, hey, if I do this, I'm going to do it. Not just today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. And if you learn that the universe, we speak to the universe through our commitment level, everything changes. Everything changes. So every single day, remind yourself that the universe is all about that. The universe is all about your commitment. When someone is praying, they're making a commitment to the universe. Say, hey, right now I want to change my ways. Right now I'm going to do what it takes to get what I want so I can change my life. So this form of communication with the universe is a form of realizing the importance of commitment. We actually speak to the universe through our self-discipline. I've been making videos, deep divers, for a little while. People say, gosh, Ralph, how come you got so much energy? And I tell them it's because I'm on the right path. I'm in my divine purpose. And I'm trusting the universe that all will be well. All will be well. Let me shout out to Eric. Eric is always supporting the show. Deep divers, smash that like button, share the video. Smash that like button, deep divers, share the video. Hit that super chat, hit that tip page and give thanks. Eric, you are appreciated. Thank you, universe. That's what we have to do. You are shout out to Eric for always supporting the show. You're most definitely appreciated, Eric. Right? So when we remind ourselves every single day that it's our commitment. See, the truth is, speaking to the universe can be done in many ways, shapes, and forms. To attract your desires, you must realize that law of attraction is all about you realizing if you don't say thank you, your life will never change for the better. If you don't wake up with a state of appreciation, gratefulness, your life will always stay the same. It will never improve. I had to learn about the gratitude frequency. I'm always speaking to the universe through gratitude. Do you think I wake up complaining, deep divers? No. I wake up giving thanks because, once again, it's all a gift. It's all a blessing. I started even just sharing with the world with just 5 people watching me. Just 5 people watching me. One of them was a cat down the road. 5 people. And for a long time, I only had 100 subscribers. And I realized that actually, I was still happy. Just as happy as I am right now. Nothing changes. But I realized that actually, we've come a long way. We've come a long, long way. My entire life has changed because I made a commitment to the universe. I was speaking to the universe, taking an oath to the universe, speaking my vows to the universe, and I attracted my desires, which are only growing every single second. So you got to remind yourself every single day that you must continue to speak through your own daily actions, through going somewhere quiet, having a conversation with the universe. When it's too loud, you have to make sure you can hear yourself, and you will hear the universe. You've got to remind yourself, do I want my life to be like this? Do I want my life to be like this? Do I want to live in the same way I've been living forever? Or do I want to change it for the better? So we have to be really real, because the thing is, a lot of people, they're asking the universe for something and they're not getting what they want. Because once again, they've got cognitive dissonance. They say one thing, but their lifestyle is totally different. I said, the universe, I just want some peace, love, health, and happiness. Universe said, your wish is my command. I said, I just want a simple life. And that's the reason why I'm still here, because it's not about millions of followers. I don't care about that. I've already been there, done that, and realized that what's important is the impact in people's personal journeys. That's why I started the Patreon page, because the Patreon page, if you haven't already, deep divers, once again, make sure you join the patreon.com/RalphSmart and hit the like button, deep divers, to this video. Share the video, because the Patreon is truly phenomenal. Truly phenomenal. Amazing people who are there. Amazing souls who are there. And it's showing me that actually people are always supporting. And you have to remind yourself of that. That, you see, I could get on this platform and just deceive people. I know what goes viral, what doesn't go viral. But you're going to focus on what doesn't help you. And some people make a commitment to deceiving people. I don't blame them. The reason why is because a lot of people, they realize that the majority of people are ungrateful. They realize a majority of people, they don't want good news. They want fights, violence, and bad news. So they give it to them. I don't blame CNN. I don't blame Fox News, because that's what people want in the mainstream. But there's a whole nother group of people who don't want any of that, because the frequency is too high. So I had to realize that actually, we have to, I've got to make a commitment to the universe that actually we can still win staying authentic. And when you're speaking to the universe, I was having the conversation that, hey, I want to attract these desires, these goals, these visions. But I don't want to sell out. I don't want to sell my soul. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible, but it's going to be extremely difficult because you're going to have to go the long way around. And that's what I did. I went the long way around. A lot of people, they want the quick success. Universe said, no, Ralph, you're going to have to go out into the heart of nature every single day. Breathe and be free. And you're going to have to forget about everything else. And in return, I will give you everything you've ever wanted. And that's what happened. And that's what's happening. So the beautiful thing is that once you stay true to yourself, once you stay real to yourself, the universe is listening to everything. And every single day, remind yourself of that. Everything that you speak in your quiet moments, the universe is listening. And you have to remind yourself, deep divers, that you want to ask yourself and you want to see if it's possible. Is it possible for me to attract my deepest desires? Well, you have to ask yourself, are my deepest desires in alignment to who I really am? That's a key point. Are my deepest desires in alignment with who I really am? Once again, are my deepest desires in alignment with who I really am? I speak about purpose and core frequency. You see, if I had not been authentic, there would be no infinite waters. You see, the pact I made and the agreement was you have to be yourself and you will manifest beyond measure. That's exactly what happened. I see a lot of people out there. And what's happening? They're playing a character. What's happening? They're not being who they truly are. And they get stung. Kingdom L, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Kingdom L in the house. Let me give you a Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
Deep divers, hit that like button, share the video. Hit that like button, share the video, and give thanks. Kingdom L in the house. I love you, Ralph. I love your constant good vibes. You are appreciated. Shout out to you. You are most definitely appreciated. And that's what we're doing. So I had to realize that I've got to humble myself. I've got to stay true to myself. I've got to remind myself that in the end, we'll see who's still around. We'll see whose life has changed. And my life has changed. That's an understatement. That's an understatement. So you see, in the end, deep divers, attracting your desires is all about being patient and not just chasing quick fame or fortune or all of that, because that stuff doesn't last. You see, you want to chase integrity, value, principle, and you will be attracting your true desires. So when a lot of people are praying, when a lot of people are saying their affirmations, when you're doing it the right way, you are affirming to the universe that actually, I want to do it the right way. I don't want to take the shortcuts. I want to actually make sure I'm doing the work. I had to do the work. I had to be here every day, and I'm still here every day. A lot of people want to cheat. They want an instant gratification. They don't want to do the work. It's easy not to do the work. But when it comes to attracting your true desires, You can either do the work or not do the work. Everything is binary. And if you don't do the work, what happens? When people don't do work, they want to steal someone else's work. They want to cheat. They want to be a character. They want to fake it till they make it. So their prayer to the universe is, universe, make me more successful than everybody else. It's always their intentions when they're speaking to the universe. It's always about comparing themselves to other people. It's always about saying, hey, universe, I want to be better than him. I want to be better than her. And they forget about their own journey. So when it comes to speaking to the universe, you have to really focus on yourself and your own personal journey. And this is huge. I can't stress it enough. This is so essential. So every single day, make sure that you are focusing on yourself and on who it is that you need to become. So deep divers, we're diving deep, and this is powerful because once again, there are so many amazing people right now in this chat. Shout out to Midnight Blue. Shout out to Night. You are appreciated. Jay the Rage. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who's here. Phenomenal. We're diving deep. And if you're here, once again, smash that like button, share the video. Smash that like button, share the video. And always remind yourself that gratitude must always be at the forefront of your life. Because without gratitude, your life will never change. Your life will never go anywhere. You'll always be in the same space and state. And part of speaking to the universe is about realizing 80% of our prayer, 80% of our affirmation should be consisting of gratitude and appreciation. There's a reason why I say leave a comment of gratitude and appreciation down below. It's not for me. It's a reminder that actually without gratitude, your life will never change. Did you say thank you today? Did you say thank you to someone who's been helping you along the way? If you didn't, this can be an issue. Let me say a big thank you to Infinite Light Wizard. You are appreciated. Infinite Light Wizardry, you are appreciated. Shout out to you. Thank you, Ralph. Hey, I appreciate you, Infinite Light Wizardry. Right? And let me shout out to Kingdom L. You've just unlocked a secret cheat code. Deep divers, smash that like button, share the video, and say thank you to the universe and the cat down the road. You've just unlocked a cheat code.
I'm a uptight like Rambo. Yeah, she know me, she already know. Está soltera, gata fiera, pantera, cuando se revela. Si le gusta, no se despega. Lo que dice papi que quiera. Gata fiera, pantera, si le gusta, no se despega. Lo que dice papi coopera. Tiro piedra donde cristal. Ese flow te lo juro es magical. Digo wow, demasiado de criminal. Si me deja yo el agua hasta preñar. Que me quiere con ella llevar. Que la disco se hizo para revolcarse. Para ella todo esto es normal.
Gratitude. Kingdom L, I appreciate you, brother. Ralph, you're always making me happy. I appreciate that. You are most definitely appreciated. Shout out to you. HV in the house. Shout out to you saying thank you. Much appreciated. You are appreciated. Shout out to you. So, how to speak to the universe, deep divers. I wrote down this. The universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. The universe is speaking to your body, mind, and soul every day. We can speak to the universe through our own intuition. Sometimes you get a feeling about someone, a situation, a circumstance. You want to trust your intuition. You want to remind yourself that the universe is inside of you. We are gods and goddesses. We are a part of the universe, and our intuition is actually the universe speaking through us. Listen to it. Don't dismiss it. Pay attention to it. Also, pay attention to your body, how you feel, your mind, the thoughts you have. Because you see, every thought you have is a message to the universe. Oh my gosh, deep divers. That was a slow motion Don DeMarco.
Dom DeMarco.
Every thought that you have is a message to the universe. And you're going to get a reply immediately. And this is the reason why I always say you got to be careful with what you think, because it's going to manifest. Many people who think they can are the ones who can. Many people who think they can't are the ones who can't. It exists first in a mindset. And that's what I realized along my early journey. You know, in the early days of Infinite Waters, I said, it's impossible for me to get a YouTube Gold Award. I was with a friend in Camden Town who had a book, Think Rich, Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. My mind was opening, and I had to be careful because I was sending a message to the universe. So I scrapped that immediately. I said, actually, I can manifest a YouTube Gold Award. I can manifest anything. And before you know it, I did. So I had to realize that I was sending out an energy that it was impossible. And the universe was responding that it's impossible. You will never manifest a YouTube Gold Award. I had to delete those programs and say, actually, I can. And if you are someone who has a dream right now, if you want to become someone successful and manifest your dreams, goals, and aspirations, you must start by realizing it's all possible. It is all possible. But if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. It all starts with a mindset. So what I'm doing looks simple. Live streaming. But it's a learning curve. I had to learn not only Windows, I had to learn Apple, Mac, programs, editing. Had to learn OBS, Wirecast, shout out to Ecamm, right? I had to learn vMix. I had to learn all of these software programs to learn how to live stream, which was a pain in the ass. It was very hard, difficult, frustrating, annoying, because you got to watch tutorials about how to do this, how to do that, but it was worth it. So when you remind yourself every single day that it's worth it, when you realize that in the end, you will be manifesting and attracting your desires, you have to realize that nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing worth having comes easy. You see, the truth is, it's very, very difficult to attract your true desires because there are a lot of obstacles in the way. Many problems arise, setbacks, terrible things happen. And you have to stay focused. You have to trust yourself. You have to be aware that actually all of this is a test. And the ones who are able to persevere are the ones who realize that actually I'm not concerned about a destination. I'm so in love with the process. That's all that matters. When you speak to the universe, deep divers, do you say what you want or do you say thank you for what you have? That's a question for you. Do you ask for what you want, or do you just say thank you for what you have? Which one are you? Because you see, part of speaking to the universe is not always asking the universe what you want. It's about acknowledging all the things you already have. And that's what I do. That's how I'm communicating with the universe. To not always just ask for something. Sometimes it's just enough just to say thank you. That's enough. Just to say thank you. Thank you. Because that thank you is rippling all throughout the universe. Is blessing everything that you do. Is giving you energy to persevere and continue in your endeavors. So I always start with a thank you, and I end with a thank you. And deep divers, I want to thank all of you who've been supporting Infinite Waters and who are supporting Infinite Waters. I want to thank the universe, thank my mom and the cat down the road. Is this an acceptance speech, Ralph? Yes, it is, deep divers. So we're in a powerful time, and I had to challenge myself, deep divers, because once again, I've got a lot of videos. I'm making videos. You know what? I made a video today, deep divers, in the heart of nature. I haven't even put it out. I make so many videos, I don't even put it out because I say, well, let me go live or let me do this. Sometimes I make 2-3 videos and I just leave them in the archive. And that's why I say thank you, because I'm abundant. I can do it. We're nearly 2 hours on this live stream. And I can go another 10 hours. But I just came here just to bless the people, because we're in a time right now where we want to see who's really real. And that's what the universe is always after, your authenticity. We don't want to see something made up. We want to see it live, right? And that's why I have to go live at least once a month, because I want you to see the process of Infinite Waters. No script, no teleprompter. Just water. No Red Bull, just water. That's it. Just water. People say, Ralph, what are you taking? I say, just water. Just Infinite Waters, baby. That's it. Simple. And it gives me infinite energy. So speaking to the universe is not what you say, it's how you say it and what you do after you say it. Always remember that, and everything will change. When you want something, ask yourself, what am I willing to do to get it? What actions am I going to take to get it? What am I going to do in this very moment to show the universe I'm worthy? I'm ready. And I'm prepared. So, deep divers, I just wanted to give you this very powerful message. And once again, smash that like button, share the video. Smash that like button, share the video. And to everyone who's been here, you are truly appreciated. I got to listen to this one back. Because this was a truly powerful download. And a lot of people ask great questions as well. And that's why I always tell you, the live streams are even more powerful because people can actually interact in live time. If you didn't ask a question, don't worry. Next time, ask a question. Have your input, have your say. Because once again, it's live time. And there are a lot of things that have to be discussed in the world today. If you have recommendations for future topics, let me know. Put it in the chat. And make sure, if you haven't already, that you turn the notifications on so you know when a live stream is coming. Because once again, don't always assume that a live stream is always going to be here. If you see one, jump on it, jump at it, right? And say, okay, oh my gosh, it's live. Because once again, I'm changing how I'm doing a lot of things. You know, I just love to go live. I just love to share with deep divers who really, I know they'll get a lot of help from this video. That's why I do these live streams. I don't have to do it, but I love to do it. So deep divers, once again, smash that like button, share the video. Peace, love, and harmony. And peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Once again, hit that like button, share the video, and one love. Let's go.